Hey everybody, welcome back to another LEGO video. So yeah, today I'm going to be reviewing the LEGO Star Wars Mandalorian Starfighter set, which if you probably have already saw that set like in my Christmas haul. But yes, I'll be reviewing this set today, which has 3 Mandalorian character figures, as well as the main build for the Mandalorian Starfighter, and it has 544 pieces. Right, so let's start. So the first figure we'll be taking a look at here is Gar Saxon, which actually all of these figures are exclusive to this one set. They haven't appeared in any other set so far that has been revealed. So yeah, this is a really awesome figure to get. Has this nice gun, or not really gun, but like, what's the name of the color? Like a titanium gray kind of color with a mix of some silver and red and yellow, which are the colors of Darth Maul, which we do see in another Clone Wars set, which I have reviewed. This is a really awesome figure. You can see that printing carrying on. The red is mostly prominent on the armor parts, which you can see here. And it's mainly on this dark gray base. It has the titanium gray jetpack, as well as this really nice helmet, which is also in that same titanium gray color. But it does have this little modification where it has the horns of Darth Maul, which is different from the other Mandalorian helmets, which, as you can see, it doesn't have the horns. And it has this nice decoration as well with the red and yellow, which is a really nice design here. And he also does have himself an exclusive face print to this one character, which he does not have a hairpiece for some reason, which I wish he included. But yeah, that's really it for this minifigure. Our next minifigure is Bo-Katan, who is a character that appears in both the Mandalorian and the Clone Wars, and which is really awesome to finally get this figure in Lego form. Which this is a really nice design. I really like the gray on her, which is like the main base, and then there's some blue splashed around it, as well as some silver, which is a really nice color scheme to give her. Which I really like the armor detailing on these Mandalorian figures. They're just really nice, and you can see that she has these 2 guns right here. Same jetpack as Gar Saxon, understandably so because she's also a Mandalorian. Her helmet is different though. It doesn't have the horns, and it's color blue this time with some nice white printing on it. And it also has a rangefinder right here, which you can move down, and it just goes into this accessory hole right there, which you can see it's also on another side. And taking off that helmet reveals a face print, an exclusive one for this figure, which does have a second face, and she does have a hairpiece, which I don't know, I don't really like this hairpiece that they use. It's not very accurate, and it just looks really bad on the figure. So I would prefer to just have the helmet on the figure, because I don't know, I don't really like this hairpiece. I feel like they could have used something else other than this hair, because it's just really weird. Our last figure is this generic Mandalorian Loyalist, as the box says. Once again, following that nice blue and gray color scheme with it. It's actually a different shade of gray on the body. It's a much lighter gray. And you can see the armor also has some blue splashes on it, as well as on the helmet. And once again, it's really nice and detailed. Same jetpack as the previous 2 figures. Same weapons as the previous 2 figures. Helmet is different. It doesn't have any like accessory attached to it. And it's using that titanium kind of gray design to it, which also has some nice blue printing on it, which looks pretty cool. And the face print underneath is just a plain black head. So yeah, that's really it for the minifigures of this set. Let's move on to the build itself. So here is the build for the Mandalorian Starfighter, which you can see has a really nice blue and gray color scheme similar to the figures. So yeah, let's start with this main cockpit section, which, as you can see looking at it, is a really long part of the set. Actually, it's just a really long set in general. And this part here can rotate the whole cockpit area. You can make it go 360, which is pretty cool that you can do that. It's just like on a ball joint. It's a pretty simple connection. You can see that a lot of the tile, everything here is just really like smoothed out. Like you can see like with a bunch of tiles and everything, which is really nice. And on the side, we do have some stud shooters, which you press and it shoots. And okay, I thought I lost the stud, but it's just right here. You put that back in. The cockpit here does have some stickers on it, which is kind of annoying to put on. I kind of wish he just printed that. And you can simply lift that up, and it reveals a seating area for 2 figures, as well as a control panel there. And you can easily sit in your figures. You can put 2 of them in there, and they fit pretty snug. And that's really it for this main cockpit section. You can see on the side, once again, sort of the same thing. And you can see underneath there's not really anything here. There's this kind of area, this piece right here, which sort of works as a little landing platform, or like a landing, I don't really know like how to say it, but like a landing thingy, which does work. That looks pretty good on that. And once again, you can turn those around, and you can see at the very end, there's not really much here. There are these two sticks here, which I guess represent the barrels of like a blaster or whatever. Moving on to the wings, you can see that you can actually adjust these. You can move them forward, you can move them back. This is meant to be the landing mode, but it actually looks really bad in landing mode because you can see all the exposed underneath studs or whatever on it. But you can bring those down, which reveal these really long wings, which I do quite like the design of. I don't know, it's just very elaborate and has really nice, just has this really nice greebling detail to it. Once again, using this really nice blue and gray color scheme, which I love for this. I don't know, I just really like it. You can see that there's mainly this light blue stripe that is present on both sides of the wings, which looks really cool. It's just very symmetrical, I guess you could say, for this set. And you can see a lot of the nice tiles off here, which, once again, uses a lot of these tile pieces. These tile pieces here, a lot of these. Just always use that here throughout the wings of the set. And you can see here on the back is this little area for the engines, which don't really do much, but it does still look nice. And it's pretty much the same thing on the other side, except it's inverted once again with all of this nice greebling, the nice color scheme, and once again with the smoothing and stuff with the tiles. And here there actually is a spring-loaded shooter, which is right underneath there. You can press that and it shoots. And one last thing to point out is the way these work is that it just goes on these little socket joints, which you can move up and down, which works as a little landing mode, so you can have your characters just sit there, which that works pretty well. Moving on to the last part of the ship, which is really this main back area. It does once again have this really nice smoothed out detailing to it with this back part, which you can turn, but it doesn't really do anything. Once again, some more stickers, which as always, we will get stickers in LEGO sets, which is kind of annoying, but whatever. Once again, you have some more greeble details, I guess. This is like a grill kind of thingy. It's not really grill, but like an exhaust in a way. Another sticker up here. And down here is this, I guess what's supposed to be a ramp, but that doesn't really do anything. There's really no way to get a figure in there. It's just attached on a ball joint, which you can move around. And then right here is this, I believe it's like sort of the engine or something. I don't really know what it is. But yeah, that's really it for the build of this set. Let's take a look at the box, and then I will give my final thoughts. So here is the box for this set, which still uses that same Star Wars box design we've been using since 2019. You can also see that it does have the Clone Wars design to it. And you can see on the back, I just knocked over something, it shows the play features as well as the set in landing mode. So yeah, this set, I think it's a pretty good one. I actually really like the design of this set. First of all, I'm really happy that we're not just getting original trilogy LEGO sets. Like, don't get me wrong, I love the Star Wars original trilogy. I think it's the best. But I'm just getting sick and tired of like getting X-Wings and TIE Fighters and Luke's land speeders and stuff. I want something different, something we have not gotten from Star Wars, from LEGO Star Wars at least, which something like the Clone Wars or from the Bad Batch, which we finally got to see in this new wave of 2021 LEGO Star Wars sets. And I really do like this set a lot. I really like the design. The minifigures are really great. The design of the build is really great as well. I just really love the color scheme on it. And it's just a really nice, sleek design that it has to it. And overall, I just really like the design of this set, which is something I could say with actually all the Star Wars sets of this wave for Star Wars. I just think that they just have a nice color scheme to it and just a nice design. I think that, once again, it's something different from the original trilogy stuff. Like, we got a bunch of Mandalorian stuff, something we have not seen before, which is something that I've been wanting to see from LEGO Star Wars. So yeah, that's really it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!